hockey skaters and goalies around the world, and welcome back to another edition of the Ride to the Rink. I know a lot of you out there have big dreams. Maybe it's playing in the NHL, the PWHL, or maybe even being an Olympian one day. So, to talk to you today, we tried to find someone that might have some experience at the Olympic level. We thought the general manager of the women's national team might be a good person. So I'm going to introduce you right now to Katie Million, who's here today to talk to you about your big dreams of making the Olympics and how you should approach that. Katie, thank you so much for giving us some time today.
Oh, thank you. I'm really excited to be here with you guys and talk Olympics.
Yeah, let's talk about it. So, Katie, to the kids that are listening, they want to be an Olympian one day or just a high level hockey player. What is your advice on the road to accomplishing that dream?
Oh boy, that's a loaded question, Lee. But I think first and foremost, like you guys got to have fun. You know what? When you're out there, when you're riding to the rink, when you're getting ready in the locker room, when you're out on the ice, you got to be having fun at all times. And if it's not fun, you know what? Maybe it's not for you. But I also think that not only having fun, but working hard. You got to work hard. Um, but the other biggest thing is don't ever let anybody crush your dreams. Don't ever let anybody tell you you can't. Like, believe in your dreams and follow them for sure. One of my favorite quotes is believe in miracles. For anybody who's watched that movie, Miracle, my favorite, of course. Hopefully, it's yours. But those guys had a dream and they made it happen, and they won a gold medal because of it. And I think anything is possible if you believe in your dreams and you keep working hard at them.
One of the things my father used to tell me and other parents was that you don't have to necessarily support the dream, but you should support the right to have a dream. And I think that that's something that more kids and more people, even adults, should share, right? And it's okay to have big dreams, even if you don't accomplish them, because I think you'll learn a lot more along the way of trying to accomplish those dreams than if you didn't try at all, right? So one of the things I
Absolutely.
want to talk about too is the aspects needed to make an Olympic team, especially for the young kids.
Yeah.
So, kids, listen, talent is needed. You need to have talent
Hmm.
to make
Right.
that team. But something that Katie spoke about on our longer episode this week, which we hope you'll listen to, as a really important skill set is character. So, Katie, would you talk for a few minutes about what is character from your
Yeah.
point of view, and maybe some of the things they can do now to develop it, even if it's taking out the garbage and making their beds and doing those like types of things.
Those are exactly the types of things that build a good character, Lee. And you're right. Like we obviously, when we're looking at building our Olympic team, we look at those players that have talent and skill, and also a drive with all of the off ice pieces. And that means your nutrition is spot on, your hydration, your recovery, your mental performance, your psychological pieces to the puzzle. All of that is, all the off ice pieces and off ice training is one thing. But as we talked about earlier, character is a huge thing for us. And you just you look at our teams, and most every person on our team has high elite special character. And what does that mean? That means being a good person. That means helping your teammates. That means being coachable. That means taking out the garbage for mom and dad and doing your chores and doing your homework and being a good student, being a good teammate, helping others, just, being, I boil it down to being just a good person.
Yeah, and that's something kids you can start working on immediately. I think sometimes kids think, well, I have to be an adult to do those things, and I'll admit to you, kids, it does get a
Yeah,
little easier. I think as it becomes a necessity when you become an adult. But you can practice these now,
yeah,
and to build on Katie, what you're saying, do you shake the ref's hand after every game? Do
yep,
you thank your coaches? Are you picking
100%.
up the
Oh, pick
pucks?
up pucks. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Thank you. It's Sherry Hudspeth is here, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. No, which I love. I love that she's here with this one too. But even in the locker room, I think
Yep,
one of the other big ones is calling things out. Is someone saying something
yep,
hurtful to your teammate, and are you willing to
yep,
stand up for your teammate? Um,
100%.
for the various reasons that happens. But I can tell you and echo what Katie's saying. Characters, everything, and coaches notice this
Yeah.
stuff. We really notice
Oh,
when kids do this.
we watch body language. We watch, like if you have a bad play and if you're, pounding your stick on the bench, all that kind of stuff. Like it's, you need to be dialed in on all of that and what you're saying, what you're doing, and how you're doing it.
Right. 100%. Well, listen, it's as straightforward advice as you're going to get. You hear it all the time, but you don't always hear it from the GM of the women's national program who's here with us today. That's directly from the top, kids, directly from the top. Katie Million, thank you so much time. I'm sorry. Thank you for giving us so much time today on the Ride to the Rink. It has been an honor to have you on.
Thank you guys. Pleasure to be here. And you guys out there, work hard, have fun.
There you go. That's going to do it for this edition of the Ride to the Rink. Remember, kids, you can always email us your questions at team@ourkidsplayhockey.com. And if you don't have a computer or a phone, you can get your parents to do it. Thank you so much for listening. Remember, we believe in you. You should too. Make sure to skate on and have fun, like Katie Million said. Take care, everybody.